Hello everyone, this is Samir Al-Methi, Senior Lecturer in Computer Engineering Department from Praveen Patil Polytechnic. I welcome you all for chapter number 3. The title for the same is Network Topologies and Network Devices. Apologies regarding the chapter number, it is chapter number 4. So once the learners will be able to understand, once the chapter gets over, what is network topology with its types, network connecting devices and comparison of hub and switch. Remember students, this is the most important subject as far as data communication and computer network is concerned. Starting with network topology. Now topology is nothing but a design. Network topology describes the ways in which elements of network are mapped or designed. They describe the physical and logical arrangement of networking nodes. So these are classification of topologies. In physical topology, we have bar, star, mesh, tree, ring and so on. And as far as logical topology, as far as logical design is concerned, we have token based topology and excuse me, shared media topology. So difference between physical and logical topology. Physical topology refers to physical design of devices and network media, whereas logical topology refers to logical design or logical paths in which data is accessible from sender to receiver. In physical topology, how the wires are connected, that is the motto of physical design. And as far as logical topology is concerned, how the data is transferred, that is the logic behind transferring of data is considered. Regarding types, we have bus, ring, star, mesh and so on. Regarding logical, we have shared media and token buses topology. A physical topology describes the way in which devices are connected together, whereas a logical topology describes how the devices communicate with each other. So topology is nothing but way of connecting the computers in a network, as simple as that is nothing but a topology. Starting with the first topology, bus topology. In networking, a topology that allows all network nodes to receive the same message through the network cable at the same time is known as bus topology. Clear cut idea will be, received by the users or my students after this slide, because we have a very important diagram of bus topology. All the data that travel over the network is transmitted through a common transmission medium known as the bus or backbone of the network. So this is how a bus topology works. You could see the cables, you could see the devices that are connected to each other. The central cable is the backbone of the network and is known as the bus. Every workstation or a computer communicates with the other device through this bus. A signal from sender is broadcasted, in the sense it is sent to all, and it travels to all the devices connected to bus cable. Although the message is broadcasted, but only the intended receiver whose IP address message accepts it. In the sense, broadcasting is nothing but one to all. In spite of broadcasting, it is sent to a particular device whose IP address matches by the sender, right? If the IP address or the MAC address does not match with the intended receiver, machine discards the data. A terminator is added at ends of the central cable to prevent bouncing of signals, right? A barrel connector can be used to extend it. In case if you want to extend the cable, you could go for barrel connector as well. Regarding advantages of bus topology, it requires less cabling length, so cheaper, fast as compared to ring topology, and easy to expand two cables together using parallel connector. Some of the disadvantages of bus topology are cable has a limited length, right? Terminators are required at both ends of the backbone cable to make sure the signal is not discarded, to make sure the signal does not get lost. So this is the second topology, ring topology. As the name implies, it is a network topology that is set up in a circular fashion, as you could see in the diagram. It is called ring topology because it forms a ring as each computer is connected to another computer, with the last one connected to the first, exactly two neighbors for each device. I hope each and every point is clear. Now considering the working of ring topology, in ring topology network arrangement, a signal is transferred sequentially using a token from one node to the next. If a node wants to transmit, it grabs the token, attaches data and destination address to it, and then sends it around the ring. So the motto of ring topology is, if any sender wants to send any data, he has to gain access to that particular token. Token makes sure no other device will send the data at the similar time, right? Excuse me. The token travels along the ring until it reaches its destination. Once token reaches destination, a receiving computer acknowledges receipt with a return message to the sender. So an acknowledgement is sent by the receiver to the sender that indeed the receiver has received the message. The sender then releases the token for use by another computer. So once the sender task is over, he'll release the token. Now the other senders who want to send the data, they can grab the token and accordingly follow a similar fashion. A signal from the source is broadcasted and it travels to all workstations connected to bus cables. Although the message is broadcasted, but only the intended recipient whose MAC address or IP address accept it. I think third, fourth, fifth, sixth slides, they are related to bus cables. Apologies for the same. So you are supposed to, write only first and second point as far as working of ring topology is concerned. Regarding advantages of ring topology requires less cabling, hence less expensive, and each computer has equal access to resources, in the sense the one who gets the token, he or she will send the data. Disadvantage of ring topology is it is unidirectional, its speed is slow, and it is difficult for troubleshooting the ring. Regarding star topology is one topology in which a central unit called a hub or a host that radiate out to each node on the network. So you could see we have a central hub and that is radiated to each of the devices connected to each other. Unlike bus topology where nodes were connected to central cable, here all workstations are connected to a central device known as hub with a point-to-point communication. I hope the point is clear. Regarding advantages of star topology, it is easy to install. Centralized management is there. As you could see, we have a central hub that communicates with each of the devices. Robustness is there. If one link fails, only that link is affected. For example, if the left wala link gets damaged, so it does not affect the sharing of data in the other three links. So it is robust in nature and it is faster as compared to ring topology. Disadvantage of star topology is if the central hub goes down, then the entire network goes down and more cabling is required than bus topology. Regarding tree topology, as its name implies, these devices make a tree structure. Tree topology integrates the features of star and bus. So it's a combination of star and bus. In tree topology, the number of star networks are connected using bus. So you could see this is a backbone cable which is acting as a bus, and all other devices are connected to a hub via star topology. So basically you could say this is a combination of bus and star topology, which is nothing but tree topology, and it is also known as expanded star topology. So advantages of tree topology are it is easy to install, fast as compared to other topologies, multiple devices can transfer data without collision. So here this is the biggest advantage. Many devices at the same time can transmit the data. It eliminates traffic problem. Some of the disadvantages of tree topology are it is more expensive than bus topology, and failure in the central hub brings the entire network to a halt. So in case if the backbone cable is down, then the whole network is down. So this is again a disadvantage of this one. Coming to hybrid topology, as the name implies, it's a mixture of two different things. Hybrid topology is a combination of two or more network topologies. Two common examples for hybrid network are star ring network and star bus network. So star ring network, it consists of two or more star topologies connected using a MAU, that is multi-station access unit, as a centralized hub. So here a combination of star and ring works together. As far as star and bus is concerned, it consists of two or more star topologies connected using a bus trunk, and that bus trunk is nothing but a backbone. I hope the point is clear. So this is a star and ring network, and again star and bus network could also be there. Fine. So this is how hybrid topology works. Regarding advantages, unlike other networks, fault detection and troubleshooting is easy in this type of topology, and it is easy to increase the size of network by adding new components. Disadvantages of hybrid topology are its design is really tough job to design for designers, and the hubs used to connect two distinct networks are very expensive, obviously, right? So these are some of the disadvantages of these things, right? Coming to network control and connecting devices, this is again a very important topic as far as computer network as a whole is concerned. So network control devices are components used to connect computers or other devices together so that they can share files or resources like printers or fax machines, scanners, etc. The network devices are playing an important role in network communication, and each device has a different role. Network hardware includes computers, peripherals, NICs, and other equipment needed to perform data processing and communication within the network. So I could see from this diagram, we have repeaters, we have bridges, we have switches, we have routers. What is the purpose of all these networking devices? That will be conducted in the next part. And remember students, this chapter number 4 will comprise of 2 videos. This was the first video regarding chapter number 4. I'll soon upload chapter number 2, that is the last part of chapter number 4. Thank you for watching the video. Take care. Bye.